surprise you that leaders there are defending criminals and threatening to prosecute the McCloskeys. But Missouri is not an entirely Democratic state. The governor, the attorney general, the state legislature are all Republican. They have done so far nothing to defend the McCloskeys. Why is that? Eric Greitens is also a Republican. He's the former governor of Missouri. He joins us tonight from St. Louis. Governor, thank you very much for coming on. It's a very simple question. You see this in a taxpayer legally defend himself against a mob threatening to murder him, his wife, and their dog, and the Republican elected leaders of Missouri do nothing to help. Why?
Well, Tucker, I think the first thing that's important for all of your viewers to remember is that Kim Gardner, who is attacking the McCloskeys, who's letting looters loose, is a George Soros-funded prosecutor. He paid for 70% of her campaign. And what you're seeing now is that the radical left is getting what they paid for. She is letting looters loose. Businesses are being burned. Police officers are being shot. You have people engaged in prayer who are attacked and assaulted by Black Lives Matter activists, and no one is charged. And then she turns around and charges people who are defending themselves. But Kim Gardner is, as you pointed out, she's only part of the problem. And I'm sad to say that part of the problem is also that you have some Republicans whose cowardice and complicity is also accelerating and fueling the problem here. And we need to have leaders who are willing to stand up, be clear, act with some courage and some clarity. Tucker, I talk to police officers every single day, and they tell me the same thing. There is no leadership. There is no direction. There is no clarity. There is no plan. We need to have leaders who stand up with compassion, with clarity, with courage to bring peace.
Amen. And it's not just Missouri, by the way. You're seeing it in Georgia. Right. The utterly useless Republican governor of Georgia, Governor Kemp, done nothing. But in the state of Missouri, and I've got nothing against, personally, I don't know the governor of Missouri, but why didn't he send state troopers to defend the McCloskeys or anybody else who was being threatened, whose lives were being threatened? The police don't help. The prosecutor threatens them. He issues some statement about how he supports gun rights. Really? They just took the McCloskeys' firearm away, their legal firearm. Like, why isn't he doing something?
Well, look, you have a cowardice problem, Tucker. I'm telling you, when I was governor, we beat Antifa. And we did it by bringing people together. We had police lieutenants standing right beside clergy, and I was very clear. I was a Navy SEAL. We fought for everyone's constitutional rights, and that included everyone's rights to freedom of speech, everyone's rights to freedom of assembly, and we were clear, Tucker, that if you were out protesting peacefully, you would see the police out protecting people's constitutional rights. But we were also clear with everyone that throwing a brick through a window is not free speech, and that if you assault a police officer, you are going to be arrested. And with that clarity, my team, we came together, we brought people together, and we defeated Antifa. It can be done, but it takes courage.
I don't think anything you said is complicated. I think it's a very straightforward template that Republicans and Democrats could follow. Take the side of the people who obey the law, who pay the taxes, who make this country a good place, and against the people seeking to destroy it. I don't know why your words aren't tattooed on the forearm of every leader in this country, and I'm grateful to you for stating the obvious. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tucker.
Governor.
Thanks to be on.
Good to see you tonight.
Good to be on. Thank you.